Okay. Your Mac is closed, so then give me about 10 minutes and then we'll have time to get your stuff done. Just a couple things with the lesson plans. I get to the right week. So next week, Monday at midnight, is your slides. So if I go and look, hopefully at the end of the day today, most of you will have that already done. Some of you already have it turned in. Perfect. Okay, but that's the date. It has to be in by midnight on Monday. The second date. So if you don't get it turned in by midnight, it drops down to a letter equivalent to a letter grade of a C, but they're easy completion points. So yes, you'll still get docked, okay, but just we don't want to have to worry about it. So get it turned in by Monday or on Monday. Otherwise, by the time on Wednesday, okay. And then if we go to next week, because it's 2 weeks, by the end of next week, the following week, you would have until Friday. So you have a lot of time to get it done. There's no reason why you couldn't get it turned in when it's due, okay? And then you're going to see something that's due on Tuesday, which we have not looked at, and we will look at that today. And so we're going to start getting into the career unit that we have. So just kind of refresher. Which screen? There we go. If I look at the classwork and I look at this is me, okay? So 13 have turned it in, so there's 12 of you. Hopefully by the end of the hour today, you've got it turned in and you don't have to worry about it, okay? You will also see the vocab that I showed you yesterday. It is not meant to be homework. It is meant for you to be able to start recognizing the terms and putting it together, okay? This does not have to be done on any specific date. There is no due date stamped to this just yet. So next week, when we start doing notes, okay, and we'll do some activities and so forth, we'll start going through the terms. So I might say, all right, at the end of Monday, you should now be able to have, and I might list them, those should be in there and you should be able to answer them and match them up correctly. So we'll kind of do a self-grading as we go, okay? But there's no reason why you can't start kind of looking and going through that. Here's the new thing that you're going to be working on. All right. Who knows what you want to do when you get out of high school? Okay, Quentin, what do you want to do?
Diesel mechanic.
Okay, diesel mechanic. Okay, so now, if you know what you want to go to or where you want to, your goal, great. That does not mean you can't find some other alternatives. Okay, so what we're going to do, everyone's doing this because some of you are going, I don't know. Everybody asked me that question and I have no idea. Okay, well, you're going to get this document, and we're actually going to use this information throughout the semester. So that's why we kind of want to make sure things are taken care of. So next week, we'll use it. And then 3 weeks down the road, we might come back to it again. 6 weeks down the road, we might come back to it again. Okay, so we're going to take some time. There is a link at the top that will take you to the Bureau of Labor. Okay, anybody ever been to this website? It gives you a ton of information, but you don't have to know all the ton of information. So if we go over along the left-hand side, not what I wanted to do, here we go. Here's their different groups, okay? You can also do a search in the upper right-hand corner, okay? You should be able to find the content or the information that we want. So I'm just going to stick with mine. So here's education, okay? And you'll get a list of different occupations. So if Quentin's going out and going, okay, I want to go into diesel mechanic, he might actually find something that might be a little bit more that he might fake. He still has the diesel mechanic, but maybe there's another avenue for it, or it can lead to, okay? So if I'm looking through this, again, I'm just going to go with mine. And so it gets me to the handbook or the information for this particular career. Okay? So it's going to give me an idea what the median pay is. So on average, that does not mean in the state of South Dakota, it just means nationwide, usually. but you can click on the question mark. Okay, it gives you an idea of the education that you might need. It doesn't give you all of it, but it just gives you entry level. Okay, and it goes through. Well, there's other tabs across the top. So if you wanted to look more into something or a particular type of career, okay, how to become one. So it's going to tell me the education that I need. Okay, it may not require education. It might require some sort of certification. It might need maybe a tech school or 2-year tech school. It might be apprenticeship. So plumbing, electrical, some of those hands-on skills. You may not have to go to official school or training. You might be able to do some sort of an apprenticeship. Don't know. Okay, so you can kind of get an idea. Here's the pay. Again, it'll give you that outlook. Where does this career fit into the future? Meaning, maybe technology is getting developed and the career that you're thinking of is on the downward slide. They're not going to need as many of those, or it's kind of getting phased out. And I want to know that now before 10 years down the road and you're going, oh, there was 1,000 positions open, now there's 50. Okay, so you can get an idea of what it kind of looks like in the future. And then here's where you might go, okay, what else is there? You know, some people go, I'm going into the medical field. Well, what are you going to do? Don't know. Okay, well, you can start looking to see what else is out there. So you should be able to find everything you need on this page. Okay, I want you to take the time to go through. Okay, this is not a race. I'm giving you time to work. I'm giving you time to kind of take some time to thought process, figure some things out, and just kind of see what's out there. Okay, so on the document, if I could zoom out any, there we go. Okay, on the document, it's going to ask you, okay, what's your choice? Okay, what do you need to do to get ready for it? What is there any training? Is there certification? Is there college, or what type of education that you need? Okay. Then it asks for your salary. Okay, other additional information. Is it on the uprise? You know, they're saying in 10 years it'll be double in size or whatever it might be. I don't know. Or other information that you find interesting that could influence if you're going to go that route or not. It's just because you're going, yep, I'm going to go into this, doesn't mean that you have to. This is not set in stone. Okay. I do want you to calculate the average monthly income. So if the job salary says it's $60,000 a year, then just divide it by 12. And we'll just get an average for monthly. Just again, we'll use those. We'll come back and I'll go, okay, use your average monthly income. Okay, so then that way if you already have it done, it's good to go. And then you're going to do a second choice. Now, you might get the second choice from the similarity jobs, or you might go to a completely different group. Okay, maybe you're going, maybe something in medical, but then I also am thinking of going into something with maybe like a park and recreation, outdoor, national parks and so forth. I don't know. But gather some. It's kind of an opportunity to do a little comparison if you're kind of going, do I want to go science route? Do I want to go nature and animal care and whatever? Okay. So it's going to give you that opportunity. There is a place for a third, but you do not have to fill it in. It's really just a place that as you're looking, if something kind of catches your eye, just go and plop it in there. You don't have to do much work with it, but if you're going, oh, I've never heard of this. What is this? Okay, well then you can go back and kind of look through it. Okay. So it's what I'm hoping for you to take out of this is the opportunity and the time to just kind of go through and and peruse and just kind of do a little investigating into what's out there with what you're finding of interest or what is maybe in your thought process. Okay? This isn't due until Tuesday. So today, okay, our goal is to get your slides turned in. They're due Monday. So if you think about prioritize. Career choices, this is going to be in the week of 8/19, not due till Tuesday. I will tell you Monday, you'll probably have some time to work and you won't have a ton. So don't think, okay, I'm not done with the slides. I'll finish it Monday in class. You may not have a lot of time. So just kind of plan about your schedule. Do you have to work? Are you going out of town for something? Okay, kind of think about it in your world. So kind of prioritize. And then you always have the vocab that you can kind of go through and start looking at it as well. Monday, we'll start with notes. We'll go through some resume things and careers, kind of referring back to this a little bit. Doesn't have to be done. And then you'll have some time to work. Not sure how much time, but you will have some time. Okay? So, we are, when is this class? 2:05. So you have a little over 30 minutes. So yes, you can open your lids. You can work on what you need to work on, keeping in mind when things are due.